What's up, YouTube? This is James coming back at you with another informative video. I hope you guys are doing well out there on this beautiful Thursday. I'm doing well myself. Shout out to the sister queen. I know who I am for hipping us to this particular situation right here. A year ago, I did a video on after school satanic clubs, where they learn about worshiping Satan in elementary schools. Okay, that's just what it is. Just a year ago, and this was in Illinois. Okay, well, guess what? It's starting to gain traction. It's spreading. Here it says after school satanic club set to start at Tennessee Elementary School despite opposition from district leaders. Okay, despite opposition from district leaders is what it says. Now, how do you think that they can ignore the district leaders? You understand? Obviously, because they have a more powerful backing behind them to be able to do this, meaning the government is actually pushing this. This is what they want because that wicked one is on his way. Okay, more than likely, to be honest with you, I believe he's already here. Okay, he just have not revealed himself. All right, and that's just what it is. My advice be to parents of sound mind and thinking is to withdraw your children from these elementary schools, from the school system altogether, the educational system, and trying to find some other kind of way to educate your child, because if you don't, it's a good chance that they can be poisoned by actually worshiping the devil and all the rest of the foul things that come along with it. And that's just what it is. Now, to get into this article here, it says, an after-school Satan club is slated to start at a Tennessee elementary school, much to this dismay of district leaders who acknowledge they lack legal options to stop the controversial program. Okay? See, these people you know what I mean? There's no such thing as leave these people alone. What they're doing is not bothering us. Let them live their life. See, I beg to differ, because every time you get twisted people that want to do things their way, it's not long before they come trying to force the way they do things on you. You see what I'm saying? And see, this is where we got a conflict of interest. This is where we get the battle ensuing. This is when we start fighting. Not only physically, but spiritually. It's time for some serious, deep prayer. You understand? Now to continue. Already active in a handful of states, the program hosted by the Satanic Temple is scheduled to begin in Chimney Rock Elementary School when students return from holiday break. Memphis Shelby County Schools interim superintendent Tony Williams slammed the incoming program, but said there's not much she can do to stop it. Okay, and I guess this is Tony Williams right here. It says that Memphis Shelby County Schools interim superintendent Tony Williams. She addressed the new after-school program, saying there's nothing they can do to really stop it, but saying not to endorse it. Okay, or what have you. And you can't blame her. You know what I'm saying? The only way you can sidestep this thing right here is, like I said, withdraw your children out of this abominable way of education. See, because I'm telling you, this is what it boils down to. You worship Satan, you will burn with Satan when the Most High comes back. That's just what it is. Okay? That's just what it is. Now, to continue here, it says here, I want to assure you that I do not endorse, I do not support the beliefs of this organization. At the center of recent headlines, Williams said during a press conference streamed on WREG. I do, however, support the law. As a superintendent, I am duty bound to uphold our board policy, state laws, and the Constitution. The after-school program was planned after parents expressed interest, campaign director June Everett told the station. It would take place in the library, but is not sponsored by the school district. Attendance is optional at the after school club that will offer science projects, community service, puzzles, and nature activities. Okay? Well, if that's what it's all about, then you can have kids do stuff like that at home. Don't let your kids, participate in this particular thing right here. This is wicked above so much. Okay? See, this is how the devil do it right here. This thing says here, After School Satan Club is coming to Tennessee. All right? And it says here, benevolence and empathy, critical thinking, problem solving, creative expression, personal sovereignty, compassion. And we know the devil ain't got none of these things they just sit up here and said. All right? And it says, hey kids, let's have fun at After School Satan Club. Goes on to say here, the Satanic Temple is a deistic religion that views Satan as a literary figure who represents a metamorphical construct of rejecting tyranny and championing the human mind and spirit. After School Satan Club does not attempt to convert children to any religion ideology. Instead, the Satanic Temple supports children to think for themselves. All after-school Satan clubs are based on activities centered around the seven fundamental tenets and emphasize a scientific, rationalist, non-superstitious worldview. Science projects, community service projects, puzzles and games, nature activities, arts and crafts, and snacks. You don't need this, people. See, this is the devil right here. And we know his little helpers, his children, is the ones that's pushing this. And we know who they are. Kenites, the seed of Cain, that is now called Edomites. Okay? Edom. That's what it boils down to. Let's continue here. It says, the Satanic Temple is a I just read all this. We just read this. This is what I just read right here. Yeah. Okay, so we can skip that. The program is in a handful of states. School board member Mauricio Calvo says school officials would explore possible options to mitigate the situation ahead of the January 10th, 2024 start date for the club. What a bad way to bring the new year in. Okay, I guess this right here is the school that is actually going to be participating in this abomination. Okay, that's what it is. This thing's going to bring about so many demons, and if they ain't already got enough of that as it is, I can see right here. I know a lot of you guys may not be able to see it, but there's so many faces up here, man. Huge, giant faces all over the school. You understand what I'm saying? Like I'm saying to the parents, again, I implore you not to let your children participate in this situation right here. I'm just, hey, that's just what it is. I know people grown, they make their own choices, do what they want to do. But in the end, you are the one that's going to have to live with the consequences. And I can guarantee you the consequences, you won't want to do that. You just believe me when I tell you, you're not going to want to do that. This is going to open the door for so much evil, man. So much evil. Let's continue. He vowed if the program goes forward, he and other school officials will make sure that all children are protected every single day. Another lie. Calvo noted the school is in an uncomfortable position, citing the law that does not let the district pick and choose which programs are welcomed. School board chair Althea Green, who is a pastor, gave a more scathing assessment of the Satanic Temple. Satan has no room in this district, she exclaimed. Reverend Bill Atkins said he wants a solution found to combat the arrival of the program. We cannot allow them to have time with our children, he said. And that's the bottom line. And I agree with him. But see, this is what happens when Martin Luther King had his dream is here. You know what I mean? He had a dream. Oh, I have a dream. You understand what I mean? He had the dream, and it is being fulfilled now. But look, his dream is a curse among us as a people. It is. Because we're among Satan's children, and they are the ones that's actually pushing this right here. It wasn't meant for us to be among Satan's children. Okay? And that's just what it is. That's just what it is. And it's not meant for us to worship Satan. Learn anything about Satan. You want to learn about Satan? Teach your children the word of the Most High. Then you'll learn about Satan. And then they'll know that he's actually the enemy. That's what it is. Now, to continue here, the district is required to have the Satanic Temple program inside the school because it allows other nonprofit entities to use school property after hours. Members of the Satanic Temple are not theistic Satanists, so they don't believe in an actual real Satan. Everett, the campaign director, told WREG, "We can take Satan and view Satan as this creature, and this character however we want." She also said, "We don't have to believe Satan is this evil deity. We can view Satan as we wish, and that's exactly what we do." Last month, the Saucon Valley School District in Pennsylvania agreed to pay $200,000 in attorney fees to the Satanic Temple and allow students to attend its after-school program on school grounds following a lawsuit. The nonprofit says it offers activities that emphasize a scientific, rationalistic, non-superstitious worldview. Okay, this is what they're pushing. Satanism, ain't that something? The closer we get to the end, the more foul and wickedness and evil that we're going to see. And now they're going for the minds of the children. This is the official with Memphis Shelby County Schools. MSCS took a public stand Wednesday on the new after-school program. It has right here WKRN. I don't know what this dude's saying, but I'm looking at how she looking at him. Ain't no telling. But yeah, this is a bad idea, people. This ain't the kind of education you want your children to get. All right? And that's just what it is. You don't want your children to get this kind of education right here. Because all it's going to do is lead to lawlessness within your child and eventually damnation. Okay? That's just what it is. That's all I got on this one, people. I want you to tell me what you think about this particular article right here. I'm interested in hearing your thoughts on it in the comment section. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. And people, please remember to live your life as though we are being watched. Simply because we are. This is James, and I'm out. Peace.